The best defense against breast cancer is screening. And you should talk to your doctor. You should find out when you should get started with your mammograms based on your risk factors and get them every single year. Hi, my name is Dr. Beth Familant. I am an internist here in Boca Raton, Florida. I work at Boca Regional Hospital. I am a mom to 2 children. My kids are both in college now. I'm a wife. I exercise almost every day. I eat well. So you can imagine what a surprise it was when I found out I had cancer. I did not have a family history of breast cancer. Only 10% of people that get diagnosed with breast cancer actually have breast cancer history in their family. I was on a trip to Colorado. We were doing a very strenuous hike. For some reason, felt my side, and then I felt my breast, and I felt a mass. It felt like a pea. When I got back into town, I immediately called and made my appointment and had my repeat ultrasound and mammogram at that time.
My name is Jane Skelton. I'm a medical oncologist specializing in breast cancer. My entire practice is breast cancer care. I work at the Lynn Cancer Institute, part of Baptist Health in Boca Raton. Beth was diagnosed with breast cancer involving one breast that was found on imaging and was biopsied as a lobular cancer, which was one of the common types of breast cancer. They are often slow growing, often fairly hard to diagnose, often fairly hard to see on imaging, and often very hard to feel. So breast exam is often normal, and so underlines the importance of imaging and screening. And that was the sort of breast cancer that she had.
Right away, I called my husband. He was at work, and he's a doctor as well, and he was shocked. And then my kids were home because it was the summertime. I sat them down, very matter of fact. I said, I have breast cancer. I just found out.
Based on the size of her cancer and the type of cancer, we did something called Oncotype. Oncotype is a tool that is very helpful to medical oncology. Beth's cancer was both small, but also had an oncotype. You get a number which is a predictor of benefit of chemo, and her predictor was no benefit to chemo. And that's based on the science of Oncotype, which has been a great help to us.
August 12th, I ended up having my surgery. I had the double mastectomy and I had expanders put in. It's a big deal. It was over 6-hour surgery. After 6 weeks, you can start exercising again. For me, that was like, I could not wait for the 6 weeks. One of my teachers, my Peloton teacher, she goes, you woke up today, and I didn't understand that until this happened. And then you realize it's a gift to work out. My prognosis is great. I still follow up with Dr. Skelton every 3 months. I've known Dr. Skelton for about 20 years. She's always been very kind and compassionate, and that's why I wanted her as my physician. Whenever I go for my follow-up visits, I feel like I can tell her anything, and she totally understands and listens, and she's super smart. This is the best place to go for breast cancer, I believe.